What's up, guys? Just wanted to talk a minute about weight loss or weight loss resistance. What is it? Why are you not losing weight and you think that you're doing everything that you possibly can do to make weight loss happen, but nothing is happening? Well, uh, I'm about to give you some of my opinions as to why this isn't happening. And again, these are my opinions. These are my thoughts only, but I'm not a doctor. These are things that I absolutely know to be true that can help a person kickstart their weight loss, that will help you progress, help you get to that point you want to be at, help you feel better. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. This goes for men and women because I know that men and women both struggle with weight loss, and sometimes you're doing everything that you think that you can possibly do, and nothing is happening. And it's not due to your work ethic; it's due to underlying issues that are prohibiting you from making any sort of progress. And honestly, the biggest factor for both, especially anyone over 35, um, it's going to be your hormones. Hormones are probably completely jacked. And women, when I talk about your hormones, it could be multitude of things. You could your progesterone is probably could be tanked, and your estrogen could be super high, so that's going to leave you in an estrogen dominant state. You could have super high test levels or other androgens being super high. You could have super high DHEA, or you could have high DHEA, high testosterone, low progesterone, low estrogen. Any of these factors are going to be things that prohibit you from progressing. Um, and it can just be one of those things that is slightly off or slightly elevated, like the test levels. Slightly elevated test levels will keep you from progressing like you should be, or tanked progesterone levels will also keep you from progressing like you should be. So anyone that's over the age of 35, you should get yearly blood work done, because at any point in time, your hormones can start to go, in a direction that you don't want them to go. And that's definitely the case when women, it's time for you guys to potentially hit menopause. You don't have to go through the entire struggle of menopause. When it does come, you can still do things to raise your progesterone level that's going to make you feel a little bit better. You can still keep your estrogen in check. And you know basically, I'm here today to just let you guys know, though I'm not a doctor, I'm qualified to help anyone out that has hormonal issues. I can tell you, what we can do to get things lined out for you, how to bring up the progesterone, how to lower the estrogen, how to bring down those super high test levels. And men, for you, most of the time it's low test levels. When your test levels tank, you're going to feel awful. You're going to feel tired all the time. You're going to have really low energy. Same thing as being tired. Your stamina is not going to be there. You're going to have a very low sex drive. You're probably going to gain weight, and you're not exactly sure why this is happening. It's because your test levels are tanked. And the only way to find out if this is true is get that blood work done, both male and female. Get your blood work done. Women, need to get a complete hormonal panel ran. Don't let whoever does it for you only run progesterone or estrogen and don't include the other. Don't let them do it and not include DHEA. Um, there's so many factors here that come into play that you can't. Doctors, I don't want to go down this route, but I'm going to. Some doctors, they just want to make it like it's a quick fix to them. If you come into their office and you're having these incredibly painful menstrual cycles, or you're having cycles that are just hit and miss. 2 weeks ago you just had a cycle, you're having another one now. It's running for 8 days, 9 days, or it's running for 2 to 3 days, then it's gone again. Um, this could be something in regards to like you having PCOS. And generally, what the doctors do when this happens is they will just put you on progesterone to help the issue, but the issue is not fixed. The issue is always going to be there. Um, or they put you on birth control, and birth control, sure, it may mask the issue right now, but are you going to want to be on birth control forever? And if you're not, once you come back off of it, those all of those levels are going to go right back to the same spot they were, and all of those troubles that you had are going to come uh, running right back at you, and you're going to be in the same position that you were at when you went to the doctor. But anyway, hormonal factors are the biggest factor, but you can also have weight loss being hindered by gut issues, digestion, your digestion needs to be on point. And a lot of times your digestion is off because the food you're eating. I could go on all day about that too, but if you're not having a daily bowel movement, and well, you've got gut issues. If there could, there's a lot of different things that could be happening with your gut that could be causing you to have issues internally with weight loss and just feeling awful. So, in order to fix that, which we can work on that too, if you're willing to work with me, we can fix your gut health, your hormonal issues, and the list is obviously kind of extensive to what we can do. But outside of hormonal and gut issues, if you're someone that has very high stress levels, constantly being stressed out day to day, where this is going to cause your cortisol levels to spike. And when your cortisol levels are spiked, it's impossible for you to see progression. You need to do something that's going to bring down your stress levels each day. And this could be something as simple as just changing around your morning routine. But the key there is you need a routine. If you're someone who gets up in the morning and you brush your teeth, put on your clothes, you're out the door, you go sit in traffic for 35, 45 minutes, you already know that you're going to be stressed to high hell by the time that you walk out the door. So if you could get up 15 minutes earlier, take your time getting ready, fix you something for breakfast, sit down, eat it, maybe scroll through one of the social media sites or read something that's keeps your nerves at bay, keeps your stress levels down. That's a huge way to just relieve a little bit of stress in your day. And at nighttime, just take the simple initiative to calm down a little bit earlier at nighttime, opposed to, don't watch TV all the way up to bedtime, especially an action-packed TV show or one that keeps you on edge. Do something at nighttime, like let's say you go to bed at 10, 9:30, just take you a bath, take you a shower, go to bed, start to read a book, listen to maybe some nature sounds, do something just to calm your mind down before you actually go to bed. Lower those stress levels at nighttime, lower those stress levels in the morning when you wake up. And, this is going to make you feel so much better, but don't just do this one or two times. Get in the habit of doing it each day. So that's it. Hormones, gut health, elevated stress levels. And finally, I just want to talk about insulin resistance and how it is probably what affects anyone under the age of 30 that has weight loss issues or weight loss resistance. If your insulin or your glucose levels are steadily over, I'm going to say 90, and they're not anything lower than that, and they never drop below that, you're probably insulin resistant. But I think that if you're over 90, you should go get your blood work done, see where your actual insulin levels sit at a fasted state, and see where your A1C levels are at, because you can easily fall into a pre-diabetic state if your insulin is constantly elevated, if your glucose is constantly at a high level. You can also just check your glucose levels. Just go to any store like a Walgreens, Walmart, anywhere that has a medicine section, and you can get a glucometer kit for 25 to probably 75 bucks. Just get you a cheap one. It'll come with everything that you need to test your glucose. Get up in the morning, drink you like 10 ounces of water, and wait 10 minutes, and go get your reading. See where you're at. Do that a couple times per week and see if it remains consistent. If it remains consistent to where you're at a super high level, and this is for those of you that are trying to lose weight and your eating is what you think it should be. So check those glucose levels and see if they're elevated. If they are, and you're not seeing that weight loss, odds are you're insulin resistant. We can fix insulin resistance easier than we can fix a hormonal issue. You just have to know what to do. So for anyone, I could go on about this all day, but I don't want to take any more time in this video. But if anyone has any questions over you're not losing weight, male or female, contact me. I'll leave my website below. I'll leave my Instagram name below, and you guys can contact me at either place, and I will happily tell you what we can do to get you on the right track to losing weight, to feeling better, and just honestly, it will change around your lifestyle. It'll change your life if you get everything on point to where it should be. But I'm here to help. And I just want to say thanks to everyone who has taken the time to listen to this entire video. I will be doing more of these over the next few weeks. I'm going to get more in depth with things when it comes to hormones, such as PCOS, hypothalamic amenorrhea. I will talk about insulin resistance on its own. We will talk about post-birth control syndrome, Hashimoto's, what we can do to make you feel better if you have Hashimoto's. And honestly, the list goes on and on. Slow metabolism, let's fix that. Let's crank up that metabolism. But anyway, thank you guys. I hope that you all have an amazing day, have an amazing night, and I wish you nothing but the best on your route to getting healthier, getting leaner, and just having a better lifestyle overall. So thank you.